Well, good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday, and it's about 8:30 a.m. I'm planning on posting this just around 9 o'clock. And for those of you that have been in the adult Bible class for any length of time, you know that the day of Jesus' crucifixion was not Friday, and Jesus was crucified on a Wednesday. And we'll talk about that as the days progress in the next few days. But I wanted to get up and I wanted to walk through the actual timeline of Jesus' death and his burial. And then we'll also talk about his resurrection, of course, on Sunday, I'm sure, with pastors preaching. And I wanted to just kind of be able to walk through this timetable of actually how it happened 2,000 years ago today. And right now it's 8:30, and Jesus would have spent the entire night being scourged and being mocked and being made fun of. Of course, they platted the crown of thorns upon his head. And as the sun began to rise, and of course dew is upon the grass, and it's a cool morning, the temperature in Jerusalem would have been somewhere around 50 to 60 degrees. And so as they got up in the morning, they delivered him to Pontius Pilate for the mock trial. And whenever they performed the mock trial, of course, Pilate took them out to the people and asked who they should be released, or who should he release unto them, Barabbas or Jesus. And they chose Barabbas and said that Jesus should be crucified. And so the Bible talks to us and gives us a timetable right about that time. And it says in Mark chapter 15, in verse number 22, it says, "And they bring him unto the place Golgotha," which is being interpreted the place of a skull. "And they gave him to drink wine mingled with myrrh, and he received it not. And when they had crucified him, they parted his garments, casting lots upon them what every man should take. And it was about the third hour, and they crucified him. And the superscription of this accusation was written over the King of the Jews." So it tells us that it was the third hour. And a Jew, of course, calculates time based upon sunrise and sunset. A Jewish day starts at sunset the evening before. And then their day starts, they calculate from 6 a.m. So 9 a.m. would be approximately the time that they crucified Jesus. So now, at this time, 2,000 years ago, our Lord was put upon the cross.